What's up, me internet buddies and programmers? Welcome to your 10th lesson in the Python 3 tutorial series. So in today's video we're going to be looking at while loops. So hopefully you're excited for while loops. Let me get rid of everything in here. Okay, so the perfect example that's going to show us how to use a while loop is that of a program to get us even numbers. So let's just look at what a while loop is. A while loop basically does whatever is in that as long as the condition is still true. As long as the condition is true, some code will run, like as such. While condition then some code will run. You feel me? Okay, so what I'm going to do is a program to get even numbers from 1 to 50. Okay, so let's just declare a value of maybe 50, maybe even 58. Then the number is going to be 0. Then I'm going to say while the number is less than the value, then print crashing my PC, because that's exactly what it's going to do. This is going to run a loop that will never end, because this value, the number will always be 0 and the value will always be 58. So this will run infinitely, but it's fun. So let's see this. So it's going to run crashing my PC infinitely, but you can stop this by writing Control C. So stop that disaster, but don't do it if your PC is weak. Let me say that, because it will crash your machine. So let's just exit this code and then say if the number, we can do if statements here. If the number, when the modulus is done, when it's divided by 2, has no remainder, that number is definitely an even number. So we want to print out the number. The only problem is, for this instance, it will print out the number like infinitely. So but we wanted it to be restricted and have a stop to it at 58. So we want it to add until it gets to 58, then it stops. So we want to increment this every time it goes through this loop. So each time it loops, it adds 1 to the number. So if it gets 2, it adds 1 and checks again. If it's not true, it adds 1, checks again. 4 is divisible by 2, it prints out, it adds 1, that becomes 5. It runs through the loop again. 5 divided by 2 will have a remainder of 1, so it won't be printed out, and so on and so forth. So let's run this. We didn't save this, did we? No, we did. So we're going to get 0, 2, 4, 6, blah 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 until 56, which is less than 58. Okay, but we wanted until 50, so let's change that. Okay, now let's run this again. Then it will get us all the values until 48, which is nice. That was the purpose of our program. But what if we don't want it to run and display 0, because 0 isn't one of the numbers? This is not an ideal program. So let's do another if statement and say if the number is 0 then please add 1 to this number before checking if it is even. So that way it will find out 0, add 1, it becomes 1. It won't work. Add 1, it gets 2, we get 2 printed out. Hope you get me. So this will add 1, but we can't break this, so we want to do something, type in something that will allow this to continue running, and that we call continue. So it will run the code. Once it adds the 1, it will continue to the next block of code. So let's run this, and there you go. You get values starting from 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. So what if we now wanted a universal program? So get rid of that. If we wanted a universal program, we could add 1,000 to this, even 10,000. Let's do 1,000. But we could head down here, because we want something specific for our problem. We wanted from 0 to 50. We could now head over and also write another if statement, saying if the number is equal to or greater than 50, then for Pete's sake break the loop. Let's just do this, greater than 50, then break the loop. So let's run this. Now let me clear this and run it again. So we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, blah 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 until 50, which is perfect for our case. And if you wanted to edit this to bring us until 100, all we have to do is edit it from this point. So that's all you need to know about while loops. Thanks for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next video.